Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I've been trying to go live. I seem like I'm frustrated right now. It's because I've been here and um, I don't know what's going on with plain and simple. I wanted to do it on my computer or not on my tablet tonight because I can put it to where they have to be subscribed for 5 minutes before they can say anything. But Natalie's with me, so I'm okay. Natalie, I need you to do me a huge, huge favor. I want you to go find Corey's comedy channel because he is live right now. When I finish this, I want everybody to go over to Corey's comedy channel. Oh my goodness, I can't speak tonight. I apologize, everyone, of everything going on. So Natalie is going to share Corey's comedy channels link for me because he's doing a live right at this very moment. And I want you guys to go check him out as soon as I am done with this live. Hi Natalie, thank you for being here. Okay, so I've told you before in lives that I am not doing live workout classes right now. There's more than just the fact that I'm not going to do them until I hit 3K subscribers. It is true. There is Corey's comedy channel's link right there. Um, it is true that I am not going to do them until do live workout classes again until I hit 3K subscribers. So that is honest to goodness truth. I am doing that. Let me see. I'm trying to pin her comment. It's not letting me pin it. I do not know why. But I want everybody to go to that as soon as this live is over. So I want you to go and switch over to Corey's comedy channel. So the reason, I got more reasons than just not hitting 3K subscriber mark, that I am not doing live classes for a little bit. I just got a lot of chaos going on in my life, and it's not bad chaos, it's just chaos. Okay, and so I'm going to tell you what's going on and why. It's just I got a lot. Hi Brandon, how's it going? That's going on in my personal life right now. And it's not bad things, it's good things. Because I always feel like when you help somebody, that it's a blessing. Because there's a lot of people in this world who needs help. And we have to be the ones to step it up and be willing to help others. So we are helping somebody right now who is basically homeless. They needed a place to stay. And what was going to happen at the beginning was they were going to stay with a girlfriend more, but they decided they wanted to stay with us more, which is a blessing. And I'll tell you the reason it's a blessing. Hi, Magic Maddie. Hi, Magic Maddie. How are you? It's a blessing because he doesn't have to spend a lot of gas money driving back and forth to work because he wants to stay here because his kids are here. He loves working for my husband, and because my husband is his boss and he works for my husband, and he wants to stay working for him. So if he had moved to Lincoln like originally planned, hi large bulk, how are you? And then he would have probably had to quit working for my husband. So I'm very, very grateful and thankful that it's working out the way it is. It has been hectic, but it's also been a blessing in disguise. And the reason why I said that is for several reasons. Hi, Watchaman, how's it going? It's because I feel like always helping someone else is a blessing. And he has been so sweet the whole time that he's been here. And I told my husband, people, I heard you hear all these stories about people, that they spot on you, they don't want to leave, they da da da. You know, people always talk about horror stories. I hear about them because I rant about them at work. But he's been super, super sweet, super, super respectful. He tries to give us our space, even though we have a very tiny house. He goes off and does his own thing unless we start talking to him, and then he comes out because he knows we want to spend time with him and visit with him. He was hungry and he doesn't go and look through our cupboards you know, like you hear all these sort of stories where, you know, you have bear cupboards because they eat everything in the house. It doesn't work that way with this situation. It's wonderful. You know, I wish he would dig through our cupboards a little bit more because I want him to feel at home. But I also understand he's trying to be extremely respectful. So even if he's hungry or something, I have to ask him if he's hungry, if he wants something to eat. Um, we got his dog. Oh my God, she is adorable. She is a chocolate lab beagle mix. So go to Dixie's Friends, my other channel, if you would like to scope out and see what his pets look like that we are also have homed at our house too. I got a picture of his leopard gecko. She's the sweetest thing ever. She's getting comfortable with me. I've been hand feeding her, and she's actually starting to let me pet her and love on her a little bit. I haven't picked her up. I'm afraid to pick her up myself, just because she's so little, and she's a leopard gecko, and I don't want to accidentally hurt her. I'm just really picky when it comes to pets. I always have been extremely picky when it comes to animals, and I think it's a good thing. That's because I care about animals and love them so much, and everything. So it's just been hectic because we're doing all that. Yeah, he's been yeah, Magic Maddie. He's doing great. It's been really awesome. We've been really enjoying having him here and everything. And we just want to help him get, me and my husband and I's goal is to do everything we can to help him get on his feet and have a new start to life. Everybody goes through rough patches in life. But the thing is, you usually got to be willing to get back up on your feet and go again and fight another day and try another day. You fall down, you stand back up and you do it again. You fall down, you stand back up and you do it again and you don't give up. That is my motto. Don't ever give up, remember? Always the end of my motto. So, yeah, you know, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're helping him have a new beginning. And I think it's a blessing. So, um, it's hard because I'm trying to help take care of the dog. My husband has been wonderful in the whole situation. I'm usually the only one that washes the dishes, but even with because of there's extra dishes and stuff in the house, he's been picking up that part too. I need to figure out how to make coffee better for him. I don't know because he's a coffee drinker too, but he's like my husband used to be when he was single, and when we very first got married, he only gets up like 30 minutes of time, so he never has time to drink a cup of coffee. And I always make extra coffee every morning for him. I do. I make extra coffee just special to make sure that he can have a cup of coffee before he leaves for work. He just never gets up early enough. So I'm going to have to figure something out for him so that he can get his coffee in the morning, because I do make extra every morning for him special because I want him to have some before he goes off to work. We all need our morning coffee. Who don't, you know? Um, but yeah, and as animals, I try to, when first you got here, I was walking Violet. We were trying to walk Violet 3 to 4 times a day, we're trying to, because we're trying to do our very best to be really good helpers and do the best we can for him and for his pets. And we were probably overdoing on stuff at the beginning, but we rather overdo with the attention and care than to do um, the other thing than to not do good enough. And so I'm a person that when I decide I'm going to do something for somebody, I go not only all the way, but I overdo. So like if I say I'm going to cook you a meal, I probably will cook a meal that's enough for 10 people. I finally learned not to do that because my husband's kind of kept pulling me back and teaching me not to do that. But that's how I am. So I usually have enough food for an army. That's just how I am. Look at how many videos I have on my channel. I overdo everything. When I'm willing to do anything, if I say I'm going to do something for you, make a promise, I'm going to overdo and be extra picky and just go over the top with it. Hey Casey, how's it going? Nice to see you tonight. So it's just how I am. And so the reason why I'm not doing lives is because everything is just so hectic right now. I'm trying to help take care of the leopard gecko, trying to help take care of his dog Violet, super sweet, super, super, super sweet dog. You couldn't have asked for a sweeter dog. I'm doing really good. I've been tired, but doing really good. And then, like I said, he's super sweet. His kids can be super rambunctious, especially one, because one of them has. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You like my eyes. Um, is really rambunctious, but they're also as sweet as they are rambunctious, if that makes any sense. I think it's super cute because both of the boys are very good about helping me clean up after meals. They like to go and empty the plates in the garbage for me. If we use paper plates, if we use regular plates, they will. I have to tell them, no, 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 I'm washing the dishes. Because they literally will wash the dishes for me. It's so cute. The boys love to do things to help me out. One of them would not leave me alone because he wanted to help me wash the laundry. And I finally said, okay, come here, but you're going to have to help me, and I'm going to have to show you how much to put in of each thing. Because, kid, they're just going to dump he's like probably 5 years old, so he's just going to dump the whole thing of soap in there, and I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. So I was like, no, hold on. Let's do this together. He likes to sweep my floors. It's super cute. I mean, it's just like we're just like this one big happy family right now. And it's just hard. And so there's the two reasons I'm not doing live classes. Number one is because I'm wanting to get the 3K subscribers, and I'm using that as an incentive to get myself and others to help me push harder to hit the 3K subscriber mark. Two, those kids, they're loud. Even when they try to be quiet, they're loud. And and I have no qualms with that, the fact that they're loud, because I want them to be children. Children are going to jump, they're going to run, they're going to scream, they're going to play, they're going to get boisterous, and that is just part of being a child. That's your childhood. Those are the memories you make. You look back, they're going to look back on this in a period of time that their dad stayed with us, and that they stayed with us when they were staying with their dad. And hopefully we'll make some good memories with them. Hopefully they'll look back and they'll smile as they get older and be like, I remember those people, even if something happens and we grow apart. And those days were so much fun when my dad was staying with them, and we did this, we did that. Remember the time this or that happened when we were staying with them. Uh, you know, Hopefully they'll have good stories and good memories with us. And but they're so loud that it's really hard for me to have live class, because you hear them screaming and hear them talking and playing in the background. And if you don't believe me, go watch my 5 year anniversary celebration workout. My 5 year anniversary celebration workout. It's a live class. Go look that up. I'm sitting in a chair with one leg over the chair because the chair is facing backwards. And then I have my kettlebell, my medicine ball, and stuff sitting in front of the chair. And I'm sitting here like this with one leg over the top of the chair. Look for that thumbnail and look for that video, and then you'll understand. So that's the main reasons I'm not having lives. I'm getting used to my new routine, so I'm not as tired as I was at the beginning. Also, we have Violet down in a crate downstairs, and that's normally my cat's bedroom at night. Right now, we're still getting them acclimated to Violet, but River is getting really brave. She started stalking her the other day. If Violet hadn't turned around and started barking at her, I think River would have approached her and started sniffing at her, touched her, maybe, allowed Violet to become close to her and be friends with her. But, hi Jake, how's it going? But but Violet turned around to bark. I'm like, ay, ay, ay. I'm like, I wish you could just learn not to bark at her, Violet, and you guys could be such good friends, because she was literally getting the courage to approach her. River is not afraid of Violet. She stays out where she's at now. She sits there and closely watches her. We made huge progress with her Friday night. Violet curled up and went to sleep on the couch with me under the covers, and and I'm doing good. Yes, you are the first member of my channel. Woo, woo. I appreciate it. Jake has joined my channel and become a member of my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe, by the way. But I got a cute story about Friday night. She was curled up, and normally, hi Samaya, how are you? Um, Normally what she does is as soon as Violet scopes out River, she immediately lunges towards her because she's trying to say hi to her and goes and starts barking. And River, of course, freaks out and she runs and hides down under something then where Violet can't get to her. Hey Ashton, if this is the Ashton I think it is, am I a natural redhead? I kind of am. This is not my natural redhead. I will admit to you. Do have it dyed. Um, I have had my natural hair color is like a medium to light auburn. And then everybody in my family starts graying at the roots early. So, yeah. So I try to get as close to my natural hair color as I can. Do the drapes match? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to read that. Do my drapes match the carpet? That's a good question. Actually, they do. My drapes are like green, and the carpet is like kind of a tannish, brownish green color. It's hardwood floors in here. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Hi, Naive. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that so much. It's an inappropriate question to ask. Don't worry. I turned it into something not naughty and dirty. So we're good. I flipped the coin. Spin the wheel, as people like to say. So yeah, I tried to pin a comment at the top, but I can't get it pinned, and I'm frustrated right now because it's not letting me. Oh, I know why. Why am I? How did I switch to Dixie's Friends? Okay, guys, I got it figured out. Okay, this is where I want you guys to go. It's pinned at the top. So as soon as I finish this, that is in the fun, literally the funnest redheaded show. That's so cool. Natalie is telling everybody to tone it down and not to argue. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. I try to keep my lives fun and laid back, and I don't like arguing in my chats. So I want everyone to get along. We're all friends here. Okay. So anyway, so that's the whole reason. It's because those kids are super loud and different things, and that's why I'm not doing live workout classes. But you're a redhead too. Oh yeah, us redheads know what it's about, don't we? I love it. Um, yeah. So I just wanted to come on and tell you that is what is going on with my life right now. It's just been hectic. That's all. And hectic in a good way. I feel like our friend's going to be blessed because he's being super sweet and respectful of our privacy and respectful of our home and us. And I feel that we will get blessed in the end too. Jake is sharing all of your links. So if you're a YouTuber, your link is now being shared in this live stream. Thank you so much, Jake. He's always very good. I'd love to support other YouTubers. So any of you that I mentioned by name in here, if you are a YouTuber yourself, just consider yourself as being seen in this live chat, and your link is there so people can go find you and check out your channel and subscribe to you. So I'm a huge supporter of other YouTube channels, and so is Jake, and we love to help you out. So thank you, Jake, for making sure that is done for me. So yeah, so make sure you go and check out my other channel, Dixie's Friends, so that you can see what his dog Violet looks like, and also so that you can see what his leopard gecko looks like. I just did a video tonight of me hand feeding her. He taught me how to hand feed her, and I was hand feeding her mealworms tonight. The fun part about geckos and lizards, you don't have to feed them more than every 2 weeks. And you just have to make sure you turn on a heat lamp for 10 to 12 hours a night. So there you go. That makes that part easier. It's just the care of the dogs. And the cats are sleeping upstairs with me at night right now because they are afraid to be downstairs in their room in the basement because that's where she is at, and they're still getting used to her. So yeah, so sometimes it takes me a minute to get my sleep because getting the cats settled. You have a beardy? You have a bearded dragon? I've always wanted a bearded dragon. No way, Naive. That's so awesome. Okay, do you have videos of it? Oh my God. Oh my God. If you got videos of your beardy, I want to see them. Please tell me you actually have a channel and you have pictures of your beardy. Videos. And if you don't, go put one on there and find and tag me. You put at Dixie Cuddles Fitness and tag me. I mention me, and so I can come find it. I would love to see your baby. I think the beardy. I would love to have a bearded dragon. Absolutely. Yes, Jake is a mod, and so is Natalie Nicole. And so, yep, they both help me out. Yeah, Natalie is my main mod. She's my manager. She's my managing mod. So she does a really good job with keeping things clean. And Jake does a very good job of making sure that all my YouTubers that come in to visit me is supported by making sure all the links are shared. But he also is very good at taking care of trolls, haters, things like that. We keep this like any of my chats. We keep it clean. We also make sure that nobody is being harassed. And if they harass me as the host or they harass any of you, Natalie will and Jake will definitely time them out and take care of them for me. They will not let anybody be harassed. We want you guys to enjoy it, enjoy visiting with each other and visiting with me, because that's the way it should be. I'm reading your comment, Naive. Oh, I would love that, Naive. Oh, please do. I would love to see your baby. Oh, you call him Sparta? Oh, he lost a tail when he was small. So does he not have a tail at all now because of that? Because I know sometimes reptiles can regrow their tails. I don't know a ton about reptiles, but I do know that. I don't know as much about horses as I would like. But horses is definitely my favorite animal. My two favorite animals is black panthers. I love big cats, especially black panthers. And then my second favorite is horses. Absolutely. I don't know tons about horses, but I know enough about horses that I think they're the most beautiful, majestic animals. And every time I go somewhere where they have horseback riding, I make my husband take me horseback riding. Let's just put it that way. Yes, Jake is right. She does take care of the channel. In fact, the intro I have on my channel right now, I made, but Natalie has made several of my intros, and she does a very good job at it. I might be asking her to make me an intro sometime soon because she hasn't done one for me in a long time. And when she makes them, they're always amazing. Let me just put it that way. She's very good at it. Oh, Brainstorm Ventures having her birthday. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Thanks, Jake, for letting us all know that. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to sign off. There's one more thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to make a big deal about it because I can't say a lot on here. I know all the details because my husband filled me in on everything yesterday, even though he was supposed to keep it a secret because I'm not supposed to know any of this. All I'm going to say is my father-in-law is very sick. That's all I'm going to say. And my family needs a lot of prayers right now. Everybody has the right to keep their medical secretive. And my husband told me everything, all the ins and outs of what's going on. But I'm supposed to pretend like I don't know about it, basically. So all I can say is that my family is going through a rough time with that as well. And so we definitely can use a lot of prayers right now if you're the type that prays. So make sure you go see Dixie's friends so you can see Naruto, which is his leopard gecko that I'm taking care of, and also see his dog Violet that is with us. And plus videos of my cats, my ASMRs, and different things that I have for you on that channel, because that's more of a personal channel. This is not a personal channel. So I will not have, you know what, Natalie, I'm going to try to do this really quick. I'm going to end this live with adding a live in there. This is going to be really good. Okay. Got it. This should be my live that's going on now. I swear I had trouble okay, yeah, this is the one that's going on now. Okay, so let me find this live on my 5-year anniversary, and then I'm going to close this out. I want you guys to go to Corey's comedy channel, which is pinned at the top, and so we can all continue visiting with each other. And I'm also going to copy the link to my live. So I have the live that I was telling you about to go watch, so you can see what I'm talking about how I can't do lives right now while him and his kids are living with us, because they're too loud and you guys hear them in the background and it's distracting when I'm trying to teach you and tell you what move to do next, and they're extremely loud. You will hear what I mean when you watch this video. So here's the video. I'm putting it in now. Okay, so make sure you go check that out. Hi Adrian. Hey Music and Fun, how's it going? So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I think Natalie no. Okay. I should also go give you guys a link to my other channel. Real quick. Because then you could copy them into your clipboard and go look at those later. And then you can click on the link at the top and go there first. But then you can copy and paste these, copy these and save these into your clipboard. And then you'll be able to go and check out my other channel, Dixie's Friends. And you'll also be able to go see that video that I was talking about. All right, guys, here we go. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you so much for seeing me coming in. Please head over to the link at the top and go say hello to the Fun Club and Corey's Comedy channel. Have an amazing night, everyone.